What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It is your boy, Very Fit, and we are back to react with what's new on the tube, bro. Good morning, man. Fresh new week, man. It's Monday, bro. Let's get to it this week, man. If you have anything that you want to do, make sure that you write it down. Make sure that you stay on top of it, and let's get this damn thing done, man. Let's take this week on, and let's just go hard, bro. We're not missing a single day, bro. We got Stanley Cup, NBA Finals, body cams, all kinds of reactions, bro. This specific reaction right here, I think it's a body cam banger, but I'm not sure. We got the Legend of Jeff. Now, this was recommended to me from another, or somebody who tuned in this morning or last night to one of my videos. They were watching one of my body cam reactions, and they left a comment saying that they need me to react to The Legend of Jeff. Now, I know that it's from 4 years ago from what I've looked up, but I never heard of this case before. I don't know, like, anything about it at all. So we're just going to jump into it. You guys know the drill, man. We offer our opinions where it matters. Before we start this video, man, you already know what I'm going to tell you, bro. If you want me to react to anything, leave it in the comments down below. We are the most consistent reactor on the tube, bro. Reacting to anything and everything, bro. We are not afraid to react to anything. So you already know, man. We're posting every single day. And yeah, let's just jump into it, bro. I appreciate you guys tuning in, running up the channel. Hydrate Reacts.
Am I under arrest?
That's for him.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk, I'm trying to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Let's I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay? And I'll explain
I'm
everything.
under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And I'll explain it to you. Is that okay? You want to do that real fast?
Let's jump into it.
Can you read with me? Just read in your head, okay? Before we ask you questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. Does that make sense? You probably heard these before, haven't you? Does that make sense?
Why'd the cop do him like that?
Do you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? Do you understand? Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you? Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened and move you on out here and we settle it. So you understand the rights of it? If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Can I good cop?
Well, usually I'm the prick.
We look like the prick.
Well, I mean,
This is Jeff.
bro, dude, I should have just gave this video a little chance, man. I'm like, bro, why is there no narrator, bro? I was trying to back out and see if there's any other better videos. I'm like, bro, why is there no
Jeff is a heroin
narrator?
addict and has been for the last 14 years.
Hey, y'all gotta lay off the drugs, man.
Weighs 153 pounds and is now found
6'5", weighing 153 pounds, bro. How are you not malnourished, dude? How do you even walk around every day?
himself in the unfortunate circumstance of being charged with armed robbery. This is in the state of Georgia, so if found guilty, they will render him the minimum term of 10 years without parole, up to the maximum term of life in prison.
For robbery?
The system multiple times over, and he will know that if indeed found guilty, his sentence will be considerably longer than the minimum 10 years due to his previous convictions.
Stop committing crimes, bro.
Yes or no? I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just wonder if you understand what I read to you.
That's why I'm under arrest.
Yes, you do.
I'm getting back to the cell. I don't talk to the motherfucker.
Damn, they still left him there, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro. You don't make the rules anymore, man. You're under their power, bro. You lost all your freedom when you decided to rob the place.
I'll pop it open and you meet you. Jeff has become somewhat of a cult figure in the domain of interrogation footage. His recognition seems to have grown through his own popularity, as opposed to the notoriety of his crimes, like most others. Conveying the exact reasoning behind this can be tricky, as the interest in this character will no doubt vary by the individual. Yet we found the most collective reason can be explained through a single pop culture reference: the anti-hero. While the concept is timeless, the actual term was created through the realm of modern cinema. There's a diverse number of characters passing through the decades that fit the criteria. Yet perhaps the most textbook example could be the protagonist from the 2003 feature Bad Santa, a middle-aged man simply known as Willie. This is a character that lies, cheats, steals, swears at children, drinks an inconceivable amount of alcohol, and is generally extremely unpleasant to every single person he comes across.
Look who's here, Jimmy. It's Santa.
Oh my gosh, bro, that genuinely made me jump. I've never seen this movie.
On paper, this is an extremely unlikable individual, yet for some reason, we root for him while following his story.
Oh my gosh.
Flawed,
I know you guys jump too, bro. Don't even
errors
look at
are
me
own,
like I was
and
the only
just
one
like
who
us,
jumped.
they are learning and growing as they move along the path of life. Their mistakes make us think of our mistakes, and perhaps the reason we root for their redemption is the reflection of ourselves rooting for our own. So you might be curious about the contrast between the anti-hero and the villain. One we embrace and relate to, while the other we despise and detach from. Both are driven by selfish motivations, yet our emotional response differs between them. The reason for this, while not necessarily obvious, is a relatively simple formula. The anti-hero must have a glimmer of humanity, alongside a noticeable vulnerability. This is what allows the viewer to truly connect with a character. It allows us to forgive them when they are unethical, but admire them when they are noble. It allows them to be angry, cowardly, and greedy, but also cheerful, brave, and empathetic. Who the fuck is Thurman? Is that you? Is your name Thurman?
Yeah.
Thurman Merman?
Yeah.
That can't be a real name.
Jesus. With relation to Jeff, while many of us can't relate to a feeling of
I'm
being
gonna tell the truth, bro. I forgot that we were even watching The Legend of Jeff at this point, bro. You guys talking about anti-heroes and shit, bro.
addicted to heroin
Threw
for
me
well over
off.
a decade. We can certainly understand
I'm still
the
trying to
feeling of
figure out what he
sadness.
did.
While we may not be able to put ourselves directly in the shoes of an addict, we can somewhat relate to the adversity that comes with it.
Put the
Not to
drugs
mention
down,
the
yo.
incredible magnitude of the situation he is going through in this video. How he responds to this very moment is quite literally the precursor to his entire future. He is at a crossroad moment in life, where on one side is a possibility of hope, and on the other side is the outright guarantee of despair. The long-term path he goes down will be the consequences of the short-term choices he makes, all of which have to be judged and decided on while going through the early stages of heroin withdrawal.
That's tough, man.
I need methadone.
You need methadone? I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or have a prescription for it?
Yeah.
What do you need methadone for?
I'm a fucking junkie and medicine. I can't take no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
Where do you usually get your methadone from?
I don't get it. I get heroin.
This dude, man.
Tell them you've been using heroin.
Long time, buddy. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what happened last night. Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances, or you went committed armed robbery last night.
I'm in a shitty, wrong place at the wrong time, obviously. I ain't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I don't talk to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest to.
Yeah, I don't talk to the police. I've been through the system, man. You're not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me, or
No, I'm not trying to
all
get
you're trying to get is some fucking...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. At least he's aware of what's going on, bro. A lot of these body cams that we watch, these interrogations, dude, these guys refuse to ask for a lawyer. And I'll never advocate for people to be like criminals and shit, dude. But why do we forget to use like the fact that we have a right to a lawyer? Like 0.5 seconds right after they read our rights to us, bro. It's like crazy, dog. In all of the body cams where I've seen one, the rich CEO, you guys remember one guy, he's the only one who's asked for a lawyer after doing some shit. Even though his case wasn't that as bad as the others, but like you would think the other cases, those guys would ask for like be the most ones to ask for a lawyer.
Stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I didn't do nothing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you do is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dogs want to ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I said, "What's up?" They search me. They find nothing.
Let me read this.
No, because I'm not gonna sign it.
You don't have to sign it. Let me read it.
I'm not signing it, no.
Is he in there barefoot though? Yo, please tell me that they gave him some shoes.
So I'm going to read till you get.
Thanks for the help.
Before we ask any questions, you must understand.
Hey, respect. He's a respectful dude.
Will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand what I'm explaining to you? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what happened last night.
No, he already told you that he's not, bro.
I'm not talking to you.
All right. This is what I don't understand. I know, but this is what I don't understand, Jeff. You were sitting there talking.
That's like mad crazy, dude. This cop just straight violating his rights, bro. He already asked for a lawyer, bro. He doesn't have to talk to you until his lawyer gets there, bro. Get him a
You were
lawyer.
ready to sit here and tell me what happened last night, and then all of a sudden I read that to you, and you said, screw it, I didn't talk to you. I don't understand that. What's changed?
I already told you what happened.
You didn't.
How did I?
You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How did I just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you asked for a lawyer. So, okay, that's fine. But I will tell you right now, you're still on hold for a robbery.
I know. I don't know why.
Bro's trying to make him feel bad for asking for his rights, man.
I didn't do nothing. And obviously, you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before, and you guys don't interview me this much. So, wham, bam, thank you for the coke. Put me back in the cell.
5 hours later, they still didn't bring him to the cell or get him a lawyer, bro.
All right. But we did this twice. We're going to do it again every time, okay? Ask me questions, and read your rights.
Bro, that's mad crazy.
Okay. You want to sign there? Let's take careful.
Look, I'm not signing nothing.
Okay, go ahead, sign there. You understand your rights, right? That's all I need. Remember this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called over here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's good, but you can get there on that.
I'm mad confused. I thought they brought him the Coke already.
That tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
If I have enough evidence.
Bro, why is he sitting like that?
Okay. But, you know, if you say you didn't do it.
Dude, get him his lawyer is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got to convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what?
Why should I tell you that?
Why should he tell you that, bro? He asked you for a lawyer 7 hours ago, bro. Why should he even be talking to you right now? I would keep my mouth shut, bro. If I didn't do anything, I asked for a lawyer, bro. You can keep me in there as long as you want, bro. That's your time that you're wasting, dude. Just give me my lawyer. Give me a phone call or give me my lawyer.
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing. What's that?
But don't commit crimes, yo. That's not what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, just be a good person, bro. Don't commit crimes. I'm just saying, like, dude, these guys are screwing with him.
No, can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say, you have to tell your parole officer that you're not that.
That doesn't mean you did. Well, there's no way. I didn't do it. There's no way.
How drunk were you? Were you drunk?
No, I was pretty sober.
So you remember everything about that, right? Yeah. So you couldn't have done something not remembered. You could have gone around the place not remembered?
Fuck, no.
Okay, so you remember.
I wonder if he actually robbed this place
So
or
I'm
not.
going to go to the prosecutor, I'm going to go to the parole officer and say, this guy's a good guy, he helped me out.
Hey.
I know you're going back to jail, right? Back to prison.
Well, fuck, it looks like I am if you're going to charge me with some bogus shit. You guys don't, I mean, what do you got, really? I was at a buddy's house, and I happened to come outside because you guys were fucking swarming the area, and
What's the come out of?
I came out of the front door. You know what? I'm not saying that, man. I'm done, man. Fuck this. The only reason I came up here is to get fucking coke.
You're not going to
I can't finish it.
make it quick. I got things in my diary. I didn't promise you that. I said we'd see what happens. Alright? Like I said, you have helped me out, I shall help you out. I got you.
This dude's stupid, bro. He asked you for a lawyer.
Released from custody just under 12 hours.
Shout out Jeff, bro. These dumbass cops, bro. This dude asked for a lawyer over 7 hours ago, bro. And these guys can improve anything. They kept asking him the same bogus-ass questions.
This is a final and perhaps the most important
Hell
component
yeah.
of an anti-hero, the conclusion, which unfortunately in this particular case is unknown. The final outcome of this story will vary depending on the source. Some with a happy ending.
I wonder
others
what
a
happened,
cautionary
bro.
tale.
Damn.
One legend has it that Jeff got clean soon after his release and now works in the corporate marketing team for Coca-Cola. While another
Bro, they trolling, bro, because he got a coke during the
he was
fucking
picked
thing.
up the day after for the same charge and is now facing down a 15-year sentence in Georgia.
Damn.
If we go by the Hollywood formula, an anti-hero's actions throughout the course of their life are so drastic and single-minded that they only ever lead to salvation or destruction, and their final decision is
Shit.
always dictated by what they have learned and how they have changed throughout the course of the story. The paradox here is that we don't even need the theme of imprisonment to mold the outcome of this particular story, as the theme of addiction is more than enough.
Yeah.
Whether he goes to prison or not, Jeff will either manage to get clean and rebuild his life, or he won't. He is headed for salvation or destruction no matter what, and that single concept can perhaps define Jeff as an anti-hero. His outcome is a mystery, but either way it goes, it most certainly conforms to the anti-hero's ending.
Hey, man, that was a good video. That was pretty cool. Shout out to the person who commented that they wanted me to watch it, bro. That was interesting as fuck. I definitely got hyped. Like, I feel like my perspective kind of switched in the middle of it. Like, what I was kind of like watching for. Like, I feel like I did start rooting for Jeff after like the whole like anti-hero explanation and shit, which is kind of some crazy psychology if you think about it, bro. Psychology reacts. But let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments, bro. Do we think that Jeff should have been arrested? Are we mad that he didn't cooperate more? Or are we happy, bro? I'm like, dude, like, exercise your rights to the full extent. Because, like, if he really feels like he didn't do anything, and they said that he was released from custody, like, bro, there's completely nothing wrong with asking for a lawyer and defending yourself. You're innocent until proven guilty at the end of the day. So that's my little take on it. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments, bro. Let me know. If you want me to react to any videos, bro, leave it in the comments as well. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, bro. Turn on post notifications. We're posting every single day. You don't want to miss anything. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.